Graves' family goes back to the Roman invasion, and the family name really was Graves Ghastly. So when he got into show business, it became Sir Graves Ghastly.
Doctor! Window. Oh. Oh.
All over. Make out a certificate. What failure? What was the idea of bandaging his hand like that?
I cannot say. He had many queer fancies.
I'll be round in the morning to sign the certificate.
I'll no believe him, master, tired till his body is laid to rest.
Where are you going?
To feed the lamp that is to burn inside.
It's all wrong.
It's a disgraceful thing.
You're leaving the key inside.
Aye. That was another of his queer fancies.
You.
Queer?
Yeah, and that's another thing. I resent you people using that word.
I want you to stay here and watch that man with a club foot.
I'm not a detective, Mr. Broughton.
One more word from you, Davis, you're out of work. I have reason to believe that he has stolen a valuable piece of property. May make an effort to get rid of it. Watch him and telephone me at my office if he leaves the house.
Harlan. Mr. Harlan to Langford Street.
Carry up!
From Ransom's.
Shillings if you'll drive me to Yaxford Station in time to catch the 5 o'clock train.
I'll oblige you, Governor. I was going straight back as it was.
That's a very old carpet, Mr. Morland. I should be glad if you will not kick it to pieces.
I'm sorry. When I'm angry, I do kick.
You're good enough to explain that.
Yes, I intend to. By your own statement, Miss Holland and I are the sole heirs of Professor Morland. We were informed neither of his death nor of his funeral.
Your uncle died and was buried in a certain way according to his wishes, which need I go on. Almost his last words were a threat to return from the dead. In my opinion, he was mad.
Well, that may be so. Miss High should have been consulted.
But I understood that Miss Harlan were not on speaking terms.
Well, what of that? You expect quiet at a funeral, don't you?
Yes, I also expect it in my office.
I'm very sorry, but after all, this means a bill to both of us. Our uncle was worth about $4,000 a year.
Well, he isn't now.
What do you mean by that?
He spent a good deal, you know. It may surprise you to know that some time ago he drew a check for £75,000.
What for?
I don't know.
You don't know? You were in charge of all his affairs and you don't know?
That's what I said. And I advise you to look after the tone of your voice. Follow you.
I'm going to run down to Owlsvale House tomorrow morning.
Yes, I don't think you realize the conditions that you'll find there.
No. That's why I propose to go.
You won't like it. You'll be most uncomfortable.
You don't advise me to go?
I think you'll be making a very big mistake.
Then I'll go. Oh, by the way, does Miss Harlan know anything about this will business?
No doubt she will have received a letter from me by now.
Do you know Miss Harlan?
No? I propose to give myself the pleasure of calling upon her this evening. Hello. Oh, it's you, a minute. I have a visitor here, but I think he's just going.
Thank you very much. If you're going to see Miss Harlan tonight, I shall be there myself.
No doubt you will succeed in making a painful interview intolerable. Good afternoon.
Man, I must help your practice a great deal.
Now, Davis.
Can you direct me to Blandford Street, please?
Follow the tram lines, close on the mall, and then turn right at the church.
I'm obliged to you.
Oh, it's good to get out of that fog. My dear, a most exciting thing has happened. Oh! Oh, don't let it happen again. No, not that. That's a chestnut. It's this. It looks like a solicitor's letter. Just been delivered by hand. Oh, dear. What haven't we paid? I wonder if I'm going to get a shock or not. Oh! Penny, that is a silly game. After all you said about Uncle Henry, what do you think he's done? Be nice at last. Well, he's dead. My dear, I'm sorry. And his solicitor wants to see me. My dear, I'm glad. He was awfully rich, wasn't he? He may have left you a fortune. If he has, I'll buy you a private cinema. I say, did this letter come? A few minutes ago, what? He asked me to telephone him if I could see him here at 6. You don't want to miss the chance of a fortune for the sake of tuppence. You better run out and do it now. You're right.
My old flame, my new lovers all seem so tame. They won't even let me strangle them. For I haven't met a girl so magnificent or elegant as my old flame.